Elizabeth, and I'm a certified personal trainer and nutritionist. And today I have a cardio kickboxing workout. So the workout begins with a warm-up. We'll do the workout itself, then we cool down stretches when we're done. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to help contribute, if you go to my channel page, in the About, there's a link for donations. Before we begin, I have a spirit lifter to share with you. It says, "He who has achieved faith wants for nothing." And I like this because faith can be described many ways. So one of them being that you are confident that whatever you're praying for is going to happen. Another way is being grateful. So being thankful that whatever is coming to you is what's best for you. And I think this one particularly ties to this quote because when you want for nothing, that means you're completely content. And part of contentness is basically accepting that whatever is coming to you is God's will and not offering resistance to life. So just being completely at peace that everything your way is good, and in some way everything that does happen to us can be seen as good, and it's a part of our journey, and there really is no sort of good nor bad, and that can be hard to believe or to grasp the concept. And basically what this means is that our perception and our thoughts are what make things bad. And so this can be seen in so many lights, and this took a while for me to understand. At first, thinking that made me very confused, and eventually I started to see it, which sounds pretty strange, but like learning life and things that happen to us and perceiving them as good, and not just with my own experiences in life, but with other people. That was where I was having the trouble. Was seeing their actions as bad, or seeing people as a whole as bad. And what I've learned is that it is our judgment that makes them bad. So people will do things and we might think that was bad, but it's our judgment that makes it bad. And even though it could be seen as, not very moral or having bad ethics, it's not our place to judge. And what we're supposed to be doing is focusing on our own journey and not on others. And sometimes the bad things that happen, like wars and famines, natural disasters, though they may seem bad, they're often what the world needs to grow. Eventually we see things are bad, and we say it's time for a change, or we need to do better. So they're just the pain and labor of growth, and so in that aspect they're no longer bad. So with that being said, we can begin our warm-up, and the first thing we have is a Y series, and this is a bunch of stretches for the upper body. So we begin with a Y, and you're going to puff your chest out and squeeze between your shoulder blades. You should be feeling a stretch maybe in your arms, chest, and some relief between your shoulder blades. And then once you've done that, you're going to lace your fingers and lean each side. Put your hands in prayer. Bring your hands behind your head for a tricep stretch. Bring them down behind your back, chest stretch. And then if you can, you do a reverse prayer. And if you can't, you do this modified version. And so we're going to do that 3 times. Now the next thing that we have is on the ground, and it's going to stretch along the hips, the obliques, and again along the lats and shoulder. So be in a kneel, which also mildly stretches the hip flexor and quad. And you're going to lace your fingers overhead, and you're going to drop your hip from side to side. So I'll alternate for 10. And now we're ready to start the workout. So the first thing we have is a shuffle, and then we're going to do a 1, 2, 3 round kick. So what that means is we're going to go low, middle, high. So first you're going to get kind of low, and you're going to take a few steps, shuffle, and go 1, 2, 3. And so we're going to do that. So each way is 1, and we're going to do a total of 8. Let's begin. The next thing that we have is a double back punch and 2 side kicks. So you're going to imagine 2 people behind you, kind of like what you would see in an action movie. You're just going to punch back at them both, and then 2 side kicks. So we do that 10 times. Oops, supposed to do both. And then we're on to our next exercise, which is 10 pivot punches, and then 5 jab elbow combinations and 5 cross elbow combinations. So pivot punch is you turn and punch, go on for 10, and then after you've done 10 pivot punches, you're going to do 5 jab elbow and 5 cross elbow. So we're going to do that 3 times. Then we're on to our next exercise, which is on the ground. It is a teaser to 2 ground side kicks. So the teaser is done in Pilates. It's good for core strength. So we're going to come down to the ground. You're going to hug yourself in a ball, expand out, come back to your ball, roll over, ground side kick, ground side kick. So we're going to do that 5 times. jab and jacks, then a front kick, back kick combination on each leg. So for your jab and jack, you're going to do jumping jacks and punch for 8. Then when you get to your front kick and back kick, you're going to do a front kick, back kick. And we're doing each leg. So let's begin. To our cool-down stretches. The first one is going to be a standing knee hug. You're going to stand, hug the ground. Hug your leg. I was thinking about the ground because it's wet. I don't know if you can tell, but you see I'm in a basement, and when it rains a lot, it floods in here, and the tiles, they're cracking, so water comes up through them, and now they're here. So it's just water though. When you're ready, switch. Then the last part of our cool down are going to be arm rolls, and then we have wrapped arms. So first you're going to roll your arms 10 forward, 10 back, and then you're going to wrap your arms. This is going to stretch between the shoulder blades and the back of the shoulder. And then when you're ready, switch sides. And that concludes our cardio kickboxing workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out more of my other videos on YouTube under Wellness by Elizabeth, and like, subscribe, and share.